wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom over, that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over. And now my battered soul is going back through the moon.
And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Steven Matz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matty, I'm really excited to see Randy Arozarena in this one. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw in time and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. Chris Archer is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
3-1 to him now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Simeon gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 to him now. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. George Springer is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
This looks like it could be a rough one. You can't throw a strike. It's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Popped him up. Mancini in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 27 homers, 53 RBIs. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
In the dirt here. And oh, the quick reactions behind the plate almost had him, but he's back in safely at second. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Santander is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
That is good.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Rendell Gritchuk, and their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Popped up. Mancini over to his right. And that will end the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're off to the second. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Panic's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Hard hit towards center, and 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 6,
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Mike Brasso. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the second deck and gone.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Again, another foul ball. Mancini is off at first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Simeon's got it. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. But they're off to a good start. And stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A payoff pitch one more time. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Rowdy Tellez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here's Joe Panik. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Up next, Reese McGuire. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
2-1. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Left side, but well foul. Once again, a 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Marcus Semien is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Fouled away. Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And try as he might, but he can't escape. First pitch of the AB on its way. Francisco Mejia is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
There's a hard hit. Ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly here at first with nobody out. Weak chopper to the left side.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe
first out. 1 out, runner at first, and up next will be Willie Adames. Ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
that was a great hack right there. Timing was on.
And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the...
Leading off for the Jays.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Marcus Semien is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Bo Bichette will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
One and one, here it is. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is right there, one down. So the next to bat will be George Springer. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And that misses 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
From the stretch, Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Simeon over at second. Springer is over at first with 1 away. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding forward now is the DH, Rendell Grichuk. Potential tying run for him at third base. No balls and a strike to count. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Next, it'll be Lourdes Gurriel trying to bring in the tying run from third here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Comes set, the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Meadows is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the base. Ball set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Lau. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2-0 now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Mike Brasso digging into the plate. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, the pitch. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. So now to the plate, Francisco Mejia as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far.
And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Dan, that had to be missed execution right there. 2 strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the outfield.
No doubt about it, D-Road. 2-strike breaking ball intended to be at the ankles or below, to even bounce it to get him chase and swing. Too good of a pitch with a breaking ball with 2 strikes to this hitter.
And not in time as the run scores.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows. 0-1 the count.
Number 31, Chavez.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. 3-run home run down the line in right. 8th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
1 strike now from Archer. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Kiermaier. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Joe Panik stands in as he looks at a called strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Tellez stands at second with no outs. Lifted the other way to left center. Kiermaier on the run. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Tellez blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
Now back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Reese McGuire stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
2 balls and a strike.
Boy, you like to have runs scored for you, but an 8-run inning, the only problem is it kind of takes you out of your rhythm as a pitcher. You're sitting down for such a long time. Now you have to go back out there and hope you can find it again.
And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be.
Belted high in the air out to left. Santander looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Bo Bichette is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left a yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will get this one. The 1-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So 1 down, no one aboard, and that brings in George Springer.
Springer.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike.